Explain why it is 171. Wave your hand around.
No, I didn't.
We're good? We're good. Okay. Let's do another one. This is iron 2 sulfate. Iron sulfate.
Huh? No. Yeah, true.
Okay. Iron sulfate. If you got a number larger than 100, raise your hand. Good. Larger than 150. Larger than 200. All right, cool. So, where's my button? Come on. There we go. About 152? Yep. Done good? Yeah. Okay, last one, then we'll change gears. Look at this one. This is about as complicated as they get. This is aluminum sulfate, and pay close attention to where the 3 and the 4 are. How many aluminums do you see? 2. 2. How many sulfurs do you see? 3. 3. How many oxygens do you see? 12. Well done. Okay, do your thing.
How many have you got there? She's done. No way. I should have stopped thinking before you. Why? And that's what we can look it up. Oh my god. No one even said anything about that. It's recording our voices. No, I'm not. I'm not screwed. I never said the person's name. I was 6. Am I right? Did I say it? Well, hopefully we might have known. Nobody watches this. Oh, that is so. Ow. Oh,
Okay. All right. 342? All right, cool. All right, so you got this, right? So this is the first step in converting between grams and atoms, and that is knowing what the molar mass of something is. If it's an atom, easy, look at the periodic table, you got it. If it's a molecule, then you're going to have to go through and add all the atoms that make it up, which you can do. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to move on. Wave your hand around if you have questions. No questions? We're moving on. All right. So, we're going to do some molar mass conversions. I'm going to show you a strategy, a technique that today is gonna feel like a lot more work than you need to do. Listen very carefully. The technique I'm gonna show you in September is gonna feel like more work than you should have to do. But if you learn it and you master it, it's gonna make December and January way easy. While everybody else is crying in the fetal position, you're gonna be like, this is so easy, just do this. Okay, so this is what you do. You make a T, you make a cross, you make an intersection, you make a plus.
You make whatever you can.
You make a vertical line and a horizontal line.
So we're drawing a graph now?
I'm sorry?
We're drawing a graph now?
No. We're gonna make an equation table. It's just a device that we use to make the math make sense to us. And in this box, you're gonna go scribble, 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 scribble. In the first box, you're gonna write what you start with. Start. And in the box over here, you're gonna write what you want. Okay, and here's the rule. 1 unit per box. 1 unit per box.
Yes, sir.
1 unit per box. So, what are you starting with in this exercise?
23.
No, because that would mean you have 2 units in a box. Because a gram is a unit and a mole is a unit. You get 1 unit per box. So what are you starting with?
23 grams.
115 grams. And specifically, this is grams of sodium. You get 1 unit per box. A mole is a unit, a gram is a unit. You can't put more than 1 unit in each box. 1 unit per box. I'm sorry? Yep. That's exactly what you're going to do. Okay? Does this make sense so far? Now, and down here, you're going to want to cancel out grams. So you're going to take whatever unit you have here and you're going to move it down. So you're going to move down grams sodium. And what you want is how many moles? What you want is mole sodium. All right? Now you just put the conversion that it gives you. The periodic table gives you a conversion of 23 grams per mole. That's 23 grams per how many moles? 1. You look at your speedometer, and it tells you you're driving down the road at 35 miles per hour. That means 35 miles in how many hours? 1. 35 miles per hour. 1 hour. So, this is 23 grams in 1 mole of sodium. Then you just do the math. And the math is just simply 115 divided by 23, and the answer is going to be moles of sodium. Five sounds good. Gotta stop using green. Every time I use green when the lights are off, just say, Mr. Barrett, stop using green. No. Because you can't see it on the video. Stop using green, Barrett. 115 divided by 23 divided by 23, and the answer is 5 moles. Now, like I said, there are going to be people in the room. Okay, question first of all.
Why is there a 1 on top of the
Up here? Because it's 23 grams per 1 mole. Just like 35 miles per 1 hour. Okay. And everything on the periodic table is grams per 1 mole. 1 mole. Now, there are people in the room who would be like, so you just divide? Yeah, for now you just divide. And there's going to be another step where you just multiply. You're like, why can't we just divide? And hey, if you think you're smarter than me, maybe you are. You can do that, but just realize, are you paying attention?
Yes.
I am.
This is September. Okay, first of all, this is today. Okay? This is later on in the week and next week. And this is December. So if you master this, you can do this and do this. For the people who are like, I'm just gonna divide, and they don't learn this, they'll mess this up next week and they'll be crying masses on December. They'll be like, there's so much math, I don't get it, I'm not gonna. Like, didn't you just learn the T-chart system? It's really simple. Anyway, so again, if you master this, this becomes easy, this becomes easy. If you don't master that, then you'll be like, I don't know what to do in December. All right, well, semester exams in 2 weeks. All right, now let's do it again. In this case, going the other way. How many grams are equal to 3.5 moles of calcium chloride? So the first thing, make our T or our cross or our plus or whatever we want to call it, and scribble out that bottom corner. What are we starting with? 3.5 moles of calcium chloride, CaCl2.
Do that for you. All the D's are the ones that's done. If you don't have a D next to it, then it's not done.
Next step, take the unit that we have here, the whole unit, and move it down. So we're going to move down moles of calcium chloride. And what is it that we want to find? Grams. We want to find grams of calcium chloride, CaCl2. That's what we want. That goes in the want box. So we got our starting number and unit. We got our unit that we're moving down. We got our unit we want, grams of calcium chloride, moles of calcium chloride. Do we have a conversion between grams of calcium chloride and moles of calcium chloride?
Yeah.
It's about 2 inches on your up on your paper.
Yes.
Yeah. What is it?
111.
111. Is it 111 grams or 111 moles?
111 grams.
It's 111 grams to 1 mole. And then this just becomes 3.5 multiplied by 111, and that feels like about 360. Is that right? Oh, 380.
380.
389. And the unit is grams of calcium chloride. We should really use 3 numbers. I'm not going to teach you something called significant digits until you take physics or chemistry AP. But if you want to know the proper way to round, you could look up significant digits on YouTube. For now, 3 numbers.
Me trying to be sexy. Oh my god, that rhymes. Trying to
All
be
right,
sexy.
questions? We're good with this? We're comfortable? All right. Give this one a try. You can try it on your own. So this wraps up everything we've learned so far today. What is the mass of 0.46 moles of silicon dioxide? So use everything we've learned today, molar mass, T-chart, the whole shoot and match, and what is the mass of 0.46 moles of silicon dioxide?